She has been drawing for 25 minutes, concentrated. Then one line goes crooked, she stares at it, her face closes, and she tears the whole paper in half. 25 minutes of joy gone over one line. If you have watched that scene, this video is for you, Mama, and I need to tell you why it matters beyond the paper. Researchers now draw a straight line between perfectionism in children and anxiety, and the pattern sets in early. The hopeful part is just as strong. Caught in these growing years, it responds beautifully, and the fix lives in habits. Your family can start tonight. I'm Claudia Carbonell. I hold a master's degree in marriage and family therapy. I'm a certified clinical hypnotherapist. I have written more than 25 books for children and young adults, and I am the creator of Life Map Therapy. Let me show you the machinery inside that torn page. A perfectionist child has quietly attached two things that should live apart: how the work turns out and how much is worth. When the drawing is beautiful, she's good. When the line goes crooked, something inside her goes crooked with it. Tearing the page is her attempt to erase the evidence. Understand that, and her reaction stops looking dramatic, because for her, the stakes were enormous. Where does the attachment comes from? Partly temperament, since some children arrive careful and exact. Watch two other springs, though, because this comes to reach. When the applause always lands on the result, you are so smart, it is perfect, what a beautiful drawing, she learns where her value sits in outcomes. And outcomes can fail, so every task becomes a small trial of her worth. The second spring is us. She watches how we treat our own mistakes, and if the sauce burns and Mama calls herself stupid, the lesson lands deeper than the bedtime talk. So the repair has 3 habits, and the whole family runs them together. Habit 1, move the praise from the result to the reach. When she shows you a drawing, resist the beautiful and speak to what she did. You work on that for 20 minutes without stopping. Tell me how you chose these colors. I watched you fix that wing 3 times. You are relocating her worth from the finished page to the reaching itself. And the reaching, the trying, is the one thing that will never fail her. Children who are praised for the reach try harder things. Children praised for the result choose safer ones, because the result is the thing they can lose. Habit 2, make your own mistakes out loud. This one costs the most and pays the most too. Burn the toast and let her hear the new crisp. Well, that went wrong, and now I get to try a better way. Take a wrong turn in the car and narrate it calmly. You are showing her live that a mistake is an event with a next move attached. One mother I worked with started saying, "My mistake taught me something." Want to hear it? Within a month, her daughter was saying it back to her over a spilled paint jar. Children learn how to fail by watching us do it. Habit 3, keep the crooked line. When she wants to tear the page, offer another ending. Leave it and let us see what the crooked line could become. A crooked line becomes a river, becomes a snake, the tail of a kite. On my books, when a character's plan falls apart, the falling apart is where the adventure starts. And you can borrow that at the table. You are teaching, and it has a name that will matter for the rest of her life. The mistake is material. Artists know it, scientists know it, and a 7-year-old can know it. So the page she almost tore and then turned into a river will teach her more than 50% pages. One warning while this habit takes place. Move slowly. Expect the tearing to fade rather than vanish, and celebrate the night she chose you a flawed page without reaching for the trash. That night is a milestone dressed as a small thing. If you recognize your girl in the torn drawing, subscribe and tell me in the comments what she is hardest on herself about, because I read every comment and your answer chooses what I film next week. This is the belief underneath everything I make, from the videos to the Only for Princesses storybooks. What you teach your daughter about who she is will outlast anything you could buy her. The growing years are when we build her strong. So come, let us do it together. I'm Claudia Carbonell, and I'll see you in the next one.